Good morning, Mr. Wells. First, I just want to say I love you so much, and I literally don't know what I would have done when I became homeless if it hadn't been for finding your videos. So please don't take anything I'm about to say as anything other than pure admiration for you, and hope that you will say something, because a lot of people are misinterpreting, I think, a little bit your video on the executive order. And while I do think you're absolutely right that most people are probably in the van life community are probably not going to be affected by this, particularly folks who can be out in the wild on public land, or who can, move from city to city pretty quickly. The trouble I'm seeing that is that a lot of people think that means that there's no problem for anyone, or that people who can move around, van lifers who can move around and whatnot, just shouldn't be worried about it at all or shouldn't care about it. But I think that because so many of your audience are people who were forced into their vehicles. They aren't people who chose it. There are people like me who were forced out of their homes, who saw your videos and realized, oh my gosh, I could live in a vehicle. At least I know that I will have a safe structure to be in at night, right? And so many people have been helped by you because you've taught them that. I am one of them. I literally think that you might have saved my life. Anyways, the trouble I'm having is that I'm seeing an awful lot of people that are talking about this executive order and referencing your video on it, which was done really, really well. The one thing that I was hoping that you could perhaps maybe say something, because it is important and it is your audience that this is going to affect. What I was hoping that you could say is that while, yes, if you are one of the fortunate van lifers who can move around as much as you want or spend all of your time out on public land, then you do not have to worry about this for you at all. However, this is going to hurt the people who cannot move around, people who are forced into their vehicles and then have to stay in their cities for medical reasons or employment reasons or their family or whatever it is, that they don't have the luxury that we have to move around, and it is for them that we should be speaking up. They are part of our community. This should not be a partisan issue. Everybody on all sides of the fence wants for homeless people, well, okay, maybe not everybody on all sides of the fence, but a lot of people on both sides of the fence do want homeless people to be treated with some sort of dignity and actually helped instead of either institutionalized or just, kicked out, told just don't be here, with nowhere to go, right? So anyway, that is my plea to you, from one heart to another, and I know you have a really big heart, and I love you, and thank you so much, and thank you for your time. Okay, bye.